Hello and thanks for joining us on News Round on African News 24 TV. I am Praise Adeleke. Here are the headlines for our top stories. Tinubu renames University of Maiduguri after late President Buhari. Police rescue 31 kidnapped victims in Edo and Taraba States. ADC dismisses 2027 candidate speculations, vows transparency and neutrality. Dangote refinery suspends discounted fuel scheme over marketers' diversion scam. Federal government electricity subsidy rises to 1.4 trillion naira. And now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has announced the renaming of the University of Maiduguri to Muhammadu Buhari University in honor of the late former president. This announcement was made on Thursday during a special Federal Executive Council session held in the State House in Abuja. President Tinubu described Buhari as a good man, a decent man, an honourable man, noting that his discipline, patriotism and moral integrity will continue to inspire future generations. While acknowledging that Buhari had his flaws, Tinubu praised his incorruptible leadership and unwavering commitment to Nigeria as a lasting legacy. In two separate operations, the Nigerian police force successfully rescued 31 kidnapped victims in Edo and Taraba States. On July 11th, 14 victims abducted in Etsako East local government of Edo State were freed following a fierce gun battle with the kidnappers near Obe Hill. The following day, on July 12th, police operatives in Taraba State responded to a distress call along the Wukari Highway, rescuing 17 passengers en route from Enugu to Yola. The kidnappers reportedly fled upon sighting the approaching security forces. Inspector General of Police Kayode Etsako commended the officers' bravery and reaffirmed the force's commitment to combating criminal network nationwide. Amid rising speculations over its 2027 presidential candidate, the African Democratic Congress has dismissed any claims of endorsement, maintaining its focus on ideological development over political alignment. Despite growing public support for figures like Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and Rotimi Amechi, Interim National Chairman David Mark stated that the party has no preferred candidate at this time and warned against premature agitations. Mark pledged transparency in party affairs following accusation by the ADC's 2023 presidential candidate Dumebi Kachuku, who alleged internal bias in favor of Atiku. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has suspended its discounted fuel supply scheme after uncovering a fraudulent diversion by affiliate marketers and strategic partners. The scheme, designed to help registered marketers maintain stable profit margins and ensure nationwide fuel availability, was abused by marketers who diverted products meant to retail to unregistered third parties. According to investigations, the marketers exploited loading tickets to benefit from price differences, avoiding legitimate operational and logistical costs, thereby making undue profits. The federal government's electricity subsidy rose from 610 billion in 2023 to 1.94 trillion in 2024, reflecting a 219.67% increase despite a tariff hike for Band A customers introduced in April. According to Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, the spike is linked to the floating of Naira and the removal of fuel subsidies, both of which worsened inflation. The subsidy is meant to cover the gap between actual electricity cost and consumer charges. However, the government has so far paid only 371.34 million naira, just 0.019% of its 2024 obligation. The report further notes that the federal government currently bears an average monthly subsidy burden of 161.85 billion naira, covering over 62% of NBET's invoice for the year. That's all on News Round for today on African News 24 TV. Be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Thanks for watching.